private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child. And then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Dishing Out the Damage with Ivy. I'm Ivy. If you didn't already, like and subscribe to my channel, and let's jump right into episode today. On today's episode, we will be discussing setting boundaries without feeling guilty. That is the big topic today. Setting boundaries and feeling guilty. You ever in your life set boundaries and feel guilty because you're no longer the yes ma'am, the yes sir? Well, let's dive right into it. Boundaries. What is boundaries? Boundaries is good for your mental health. Boundaries is good for your physical health. Boundaries is necessary in this world we call society today. And I say this, and I want to be very clear, I didn't have boundaries back then, not until today. And as I look back and I'm in shape of my life and the things that I experienced, a lot of these things would have never occurred if I had boundaries. A lot of people don't realize when you lack boundaries, you lack your self-love, your self-peace, and your physical well-being. And that is very important to have, especially in this generation. I say that because, our parents, not to get off topic, but our parents taught us certain things in life and certain things they have missed. And far as relationships and the things I have experienced prior, myself things I experienced, I realized I didn't have any boundaries, and it took a toll on my mental health. It took a toll on how I interact with people, how I communicate, and it falls back on me. So, and I'm not gonna say I'm a people pleaser. I used to be a people pleaser. I used to be I'm gonna say yes because I'll do anything for this person. I love this person. And you have to realize how toxic and how messed up you're making your life become because of being the yes ma'am and the yes sir type of person. And so with that being said, far as me learning myself throughout this journey of my healing journey, I realized I lacked boundaries. And that's where your self accountability has to come in, because no matter what we're taught growing up, we all have different backgrounds. We all have different type of parents, and no matter your background, as you get older, is a certain point in your life where you have to take accountability for your actions and your wrongdoing in your own life. And I had to learn that. It took me years to understand that the lack of my boundaries caused me a lot of my trauma, and I didn't realize that until I experienced certain things that I experienced, from failure of relationships to me getting in trouble in certain areas of my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to have boundaries. It's normal, actually. A lot of people take it as, oh, they're controlling, or they make you feel guilty for having boundaries. And you have to realize, that's not the type of person you want in your life that does not respect your boundaries. Whether it makes sense to them or not, they're supposed to respect your boundaries. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that it's okay to say no if I don't want to do something. It's okay to have a boundary of, oh, I'm not doing this. This is not something that I'm comfortable with. Whether they understand it or not, it's about them respecting it. Allow those who respect your boundaries in your life, and those that don't, let them go. I had to learn that. And I had to learn me all over again. Especially when I went and had anger management class, and realizing that my anger and a lot of it was I was taking a toll on myself with the lack of having boundaries. And so I was accepting things that I truly deeply inside did not want to accept from people. And I had to learn, yeah, no, you gotta get the fuck up out my life. Like, this is not something that I'm tolerating. This is not who I am. This is not what I'm accepting from you. I don't care how much I love you, etc. So you have to put your foot down at some point in your life, and you have to say, nah, fuck that, me first. And as hard as it may be, because it is, speaking from experience, it's very hard to do that when you are a caterer and you care about people. You have to overcome that. I don't know exactly how to explain it. I just know one day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, yeah, fuck that shit. I'm no longer doing that. Everybody has their peak where they're just done with shit, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that, you know, society and just social media in general just paints pictures of non-realistic goals to have in your life, and you have to overcome those things that you see. You have to walk with faith and not sight. And I'm a strong believer in that. Far as you have to be the one to say, yeah, no, today I'm gonna start living. Fuck that shit. Me first, my happiness. This is my boundary. You cross this line, you have to go. That's, as harsh as it sounds, that's how you protect yourself, your mental health, and your physical health, with having boundaries that are realistic. Not boundaries that's not realistic. That's not what I'm saying here. Realistic boundaries. You know what I'm saying? What are you accepting in a relationship? What are you not accepting in a relationship? Family, friends, relationship, partner, etc. Those all fall in line of having boundaries. Every relationship you have needs to have boundaries. And I didn't realize how important that was until I experienced the certain things that I experienced in my life. And I realized, yeah, bitch, you had no motherfucking boundaries. You just let people do what they do because you don't like to come off as controlling. And I had to learn, like, it's not controlling. I have this boundary. You either respect that boundary, and whether you're a friend, relationship, etc., you accept that you care about me. You know what I'm saying? You care about my well-being because you accept this boundary. You know what I'm saying? You don't make me feel little because I have a boundary. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people that you need to stay clear from. People that don't respect your boundaries, you need to let them go. You need to let them figure out what the fuck they got going on, just not in your world. Period. You know, people that don't like boundaries, I don't like them in my world. They're not allowed in my world. Because clearly, you have some healing to do. You need boundaries. If you are in your 20s, or even late 20s, or past that, and you have no boundaries, it's an issue with yourself that you have to figure out. And with that, you have to be willing to work hard to learn who you are as a person in order to build these boundaries and what you're tolerating and what you're not tolerating. And, you know, I used to just be very hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? It would take a toll on me if I wasn't able to do something, and not realizing it was jeopardizing my mental health because clearly I was uncomfortable with certain things. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot allow anyone around you in your world, including a partner and friends and family, you cannot allow them to dictate your fucking boundaries. You don't like it, you may leave. You may not have to associate yourself with me. Period, point blank. I had to learn that shit. And each day I'm learning myself. I'm becoming a new woman each day and learning new boundaries that I want to apply in my life, excuse me. And I'm learning, I'm healing, I'm exploring, and I'm flourishing. That's where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is perfect. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, I'm just this perfect and I got it all down pat. No, I'm still learning and I'm still healing. This is a journey we all are going to face together. I just want y'all to understand that it's okay to say no. And it's okay to have boundaries. And if someone comes in your world not respecting your boundaries, fuck them. For real. And the people that do respect your boundaries, love those people. Because those are the people that want the best for you and see the best version of you and you as well. So with that being said, I'm ending this episode. I hope you guys tune in, like and subscribe. See y'all later.
Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today, make me wonder.